Yeah, good morning, Pirates. This morning we're going to file the ends of the frets so they're comfortable and they don't cut our fingers when we're trying to play. So that's what these special little files are for. And you'll have to look closely. There's one edge. So these are called safe edge files because there are no teeth on the skinny edges. That's why they call them safe edge. So they won't gouge into the fingerboard. But one side has a little bit of a crown to it, and then one side is flat. You want to use the flat side because the flat side will enable you to get right down in that corner. And what we're going to do is we're going to file like this and roll as we go. And remember, this is push, so don't drag a file backwards because that can ruin it. So we're going to push and roll. So we've got an angle this way and an angle this way, and then we push and roll, push and roll, push and roll, and then we go this way, kind of opposite. And I usually like to do 3 strokes. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll go this way, 1, 2, 3, and we'll check it. And make sure that's comfortable, and just you can look at it but also just feel it. Make sure there's no sharp, like this feels way better than this. So then we'll just continue. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and just keep going. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that'll be kind of awkward at first, but oops, still got a sharp bit. So actually I can tell I need to use just the tooth side of the file. It's interesting. So let your fingers tell you what's going on. Remember, only push, do not drag a file backwards. That's bad juju. So I've got the tangs. The tangs are kind of sticking out here, so I'm going to file those flush also. Maybe that one is too, a little bit. And 1, 2, 3. And I guess I'm doing that turning with, I'm using my thumb. I'm kind of using my fingers as well, and I'm using my wrist a little bit also. I guess mostly my wrist. I'm kind of like that. Okay, so just let your fingers tell you what needs to be done on that. And then the other thing we need to talk about is when you actually play this thing. There's lots of different ways. You can just use your thumb like that. You can also use part of your thumbnail. It'll be a little bit louder, a little bit brighter sound. You can use your index finger. Like that. Or, if you have one, you can use a guitar pick. It really helps to have a little bit of relief there, so we're going to scoop out kind of a semicircle. And just anywhere past this last fret is fine, and if you want, you could mark out the area you want to scoop out. So I don't want to go past there or there in this case, and I might just mark the center, and then let's put this file away. And let's go get some other tools out of the cabinet. Follow me over here. You have options over here. A regular file will work, but it's slow. Same with the rat tail file. These will work a lot faster. These are called Surform rasps, and they're basically like cheese graters that have been bent into a circle. So you can grab one of those. There's a different type of rasp in here as well. These big gnarly teeth, so you can tell that's gonna remove a lot of wood in a hurry. And then you might want one of these for finishing off. This one's pretty well clogged, so in that case I might find a piece of 80 grit, and then we'll just wrap that right around the file. So let's go make a mark. Okay, so we're gonna hang this over so I can work on it. Something like that. And then don't push down too hard on this because it's really gonna grab. Push tool only as well, don't drag it backwards. Be careful, I kind of got away from a little bit, I almost hit the fret. I wouldn't want to do that. So, it doesn't take that long to rough it out. So, with the Surform, here's with the cabinet maker's rasp. Also works pretty fast, but kind of leaves a raggedy, jaggedy mess. So this is step, what are we on, 10 and 11, I guess. So step 10 is to file the fret ends, and step 11 would be to carve out this scoop. So this can smooth it out, but since this one's kind of been abused and is worn out, it'll probably work better if we just wrap a piece of 80 grit around it. That's the nice thing about abrasives, is that you can go back and forth. So in a lot of ways you can work twice as fast. So that'll, you know, clean that up, and then you'd want to go through the grits and you just wrap the 120 around your file, and the 180, 220. All right, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Not very difficult. Okay, have fun.